everybody, or good morning, I should say. Buenos dias. Welcome to the GiriCast live stream for this game away to Ceuta, I think is the way we say it. A little hiccup from me. I forgot to send the link out to everybody, but Alex Ashmore has joined us. I imagine Luke and Chris won't be far behind. Morning, Alex, or I suppose good afternoon to you.
Still morning, actually. It's 3 minutes to.
Just morning. Had a nice weekend?
Yes, been good. I had a relaxed day yesterday, watched a lot of football, watched the Man City Newcastle game. I don't know if you watched that, but it was a cracker of a game.
No, I went to watch some proper football yesterday afternoon, and that was Blackpool versus your old haunts of Exeter as well.
I see you guys won.
Yes, we did. Yeah, quite convincingly, I suppose. But it was good. Though Exeter definitely in a little bit of trouble at the moment, which you don't like to see, Alex. And now, as weeks go by, more and more paraphernalia keeps appearing up behind Luke Chambers over in Yorkshire. He joins us as well. Eventually, there's just going to be like a row of seats you've nicked from La Rosaleda behind you. That's what I'm expecting.
That is definitely the plan, mate. Good morning, everybody. Seems weird saying this, doesn't it?
It is. I like to say it's we've only ever had one other 11 a.m. sort of kickoff UK time or 12 Spanish time. And I think that was the Baleares game, if I remember rightly.
What game was it, Luke?
Baleares.
But I think this is going to become a bit more of a regular occurrence because we've got loads of games that have been moved to 12 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. So get used to this, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a follower of Málaga Club de Football. So just watching my screen at the minute, Alfonso Herrero, Don Alfonso, is getting ready to split the halves, getting ready to kick off. Have you guys seen the team? What are your thoughts? I'm just going to put it up on the screen now for everybody at home if they've not seen it.
It's bold putting Monte straight back in. But it shows how much we need him, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you think that, Chris? I listened to you guys on the pod this week. Obviously, I couldn't make it, so I had a little rerun back. But do you think it's surprising to bring Monte back in, especially when Musa played so comfortably against Real Sociedad? You know what I mean? Like, are we rushing Monte back in when we could have quite happily played Musa, Chris?
I think.
I should say.
What?
I said good afternoon. I forgot to say good afternoon to you.
Hi. Why? We don't know if it's a good afternoon.
No, it's only just started, to be fair. So we'll see if it's a good afternoon after 90 minutes of football, I reckon. But I was just saying, obviously we've brought Nelson Monte back into the team. It's an accelerated return for him. He wasn't expected back until the start of mid-February. Are we risking him here by playing him? And could we have maybe persevered with Musa, especially considering how well he played against Real Sociedad? People at home as well, give us your thoughts too if you think that's something we should definitely be considering.
I think we are risking him because I don't think it's good to have him start already. Normally you bring a player maybe for the last 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, then half an hour. Like that, but I don't think this seems like a really good idea. But
no, he's not played a lot of football, has he, Alex? That's the facts of the matter here. Is he's been out injured since mid-November, so it seems a bit of a risk putting him straight back in against a team which Luke said this week draw a lot at home, but they are they're not a bad side. They're up there. They flirted with the playoff position so far this season, and it sounds like from what Matt's sending us, there's an atmosphere there as well, so that always helps, doesn't it?
That is a hell of a white kit, that is.
It's a stunning white kit. That's kind of reminiscent of the white and gold Leeds kit that Kafa made a few years ago. That was a bit of a stunner. And at the minute, they seem to be observing a minute's silence. Chris, do you know why they're doing that?
It's for the president of Ceuta. Her sister died.
All right.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. Bit of a 6 degrees of separation for why there's a minute's silence at the Ceuta game, but each to their own. Am I saying this by the way? Because I believe there was some conversation on the how.
That's my note, Alex, from the other night.
Say
I don't believe there was a minute, to be
I
honest.
think it's this one, Nick. Where are we?
It's Ceuta.
Ceuta.
I went on to the and I got it both in American and British pronunciation, and it said Ceuta. So it's the way to say it.
That's
But it's
wrong.
not.
It's Ceuta.
Ceuta.
It's- if you want to say it with a Spanish accent, it's Ceuta.
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 And if you want to say it with a Lancashire accent,
Quetta.
Ceuta. Over in Yorkshire.
We'll beat this Quetta lot, we will.
I say those letters how I see them. I need to
Score
say the
predictions, guys. What we're thinking? Comments as well. What do we think? I've personally gone on my Twitter base, etc. I've gone with a 2-0 victory. Roberto and Antonito.
I'm going to join you on that one. I'm going to go 2-0. Roberto and... Oh, okay, good. I can stick with my 2-0.
Wow, what a big chance already for Antequera. Or Antequera Ceuta.
I was going to say, you watch it every game.
No, I was just reading Antequera WhatsApp group.
It would be so Chris Marquez to have clicked on the wrong game.
No.
90 minutes, Antequera.
Oh no! To be fair as well, we always note this when we are playing away. Camera angle this week, not great. This is not a great camera angle. Close, but not a great camera angle for me. You cannot see anything over on that far side, or I can't.
No,
It looks a lovely setup.
no, I mean,
Ground, etc.
I am already screening the outside of the ground.
Palm trees, Chris.
There's one white building in the top corner.
are you sure that's not the kit?
You see?
That kit is
I love
actually when it comes on
On
camera.
the YouTube comment, guys, we've got Levy, and Levy's just put €100 bet down on Malaga to win.
Bloody
He
hell.
also says, "Do you know where you can watch the game?"
On FPF TV, but it's great. Or just follow us for the next 90 minutes or more, because there's also halftime.
There's
Yeah, I
Carl.
guarantee we will relax your €100 bet a lot more.
Has Carl found his way here this morning?
I'm sure he'll come and say, but we have got Frederick says, good morning, 3 points important today. Michael Phillips saying, morning, lads, looking forward to a Malaga win. Paul Hennihan says, morning, afternoon, gents, as does Steve, as does Barry. And Michael Phillips is going for a 3-0 away win, nice and easy.
3-0.
I think so. A lot of confidence from that showing at Real Sociedad.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He says,
Because-
back to enjoying full English with a few cans of Victoria.
Now that
Oh,
sounds dreamy. Carl Smith's made it. Morning, Alex y todos.
Good morning. It does feel very like I don't know.
Like the camera, every time we go towards their goal, pans into somebody's shoulder.
Yeah, the guy with the white hoodie.
Yeah.
He has a good shoulder.
Have you ever
Big
watched?
shoulder.
If you've ever watched #United's videos, you'll know that this camera angle is very similar to that.
It
So
is, yeah, it
sitting on the
definitely
road,
is.
that's cool.
Definitely is.
Because it does look
Definitely.
like they've got one like big stand, don't they? That's the one that I think someone described it for as a temple, or it looked like a temple with the black and white features on. I thought that looked quite cool, to be fair. Just ignore me. I'm gonna
Ceuta kids really, I don't know, seem to me a bit like Real Madrid wannabe kids. With
One
the
thing we
gold-
can see, it looks a full house.
It does.
And just for anybody, obviously, in our GearyCast WhatsApp group, Matt Harrison has been sending pictures and videos regularly, and it says like the Ceuta fans have really taken to the Malaga fans. It looks like a great trip for everybody.
I think because obviously the proximity of it. I know it's not easy to get to. Chris, I know you were saying that it's quite expensive to get the ferry, but Malaga do obviously travel quite well usually, and this is no different from getting on an 8-hour bus ride. Really, I suppose it's what was it like a 2-hour crossing, something like that. So
No, it's an hour cross. It's,
an hour
it's
crossing.
to be honest, it's not so much of a large, big long traveling. But the thing is, the boat trip costs 90 or 60 euros. Then you have to get to Algeciras. Then you have to get the boat. And if I was going to do it because I was planning it, I wouldn't pay 90 euros to leave my house this morning, to arrive there around 10 o'clock, and then go back after the match. I mean, then I think €90 is a lot of money if you can't spend a day in Ceuta.
And there's no direct boat from Malaga, is there? You have to go down to Algeciras.
No, it's much wider. Johnny, if you go into Melilla and get in a boat, that does that. But that's why, again, Melilla's also got an airport, I believe, right, Chris, isn't it? Because
yeah, it has.
There's just no point in. It's so short between Algeciras and to Ceuta or Ceuta to do that. So
you could get a helicopter.
We could have got a helicopter.
Why did no one get the helicopter? If only we had a link. Can we name that person now, Chris?
Yeah.
Joe,
you could have been there with a helicopter, Joe.
There is Joe.
Joe, where are you?
I bet Joe's at the game. He got the helicopter.
Joe might be. I mean, it's quite a close trip for him, really.
Joe seems quite an athlete, so he may have even.
He has been quiet over the past few days.
Someone is commenting on our Facebook feed. So for the first time ever, we're also broadcasting to Facebook. We figured out how to make that work, which is all good. However, someone had already tried to leap onto our live stream and say, come watch the game on TV Sports, which is probably some hard link. So please, nobody click on that. I'm going to delete it from our end here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
If you want to... Oh, what a chunk for Ceuta.
These are looking quite dangerous, guys.
Yeah, they are dangerous.
They're very dangerous.
Because they have Real Madrid lookalike kits.
It is a really nice kit, to be fair, gents.
I'm just not a fan of the white kit with golden letters on it.
Do you know who will be?
It's too much Real Madrid for me.
Yeah, but you know who will be a fan of the white kit with the golden letters on? A certain Mr. Matt Harrison, because a few years ago, Swansea, in the prime Michu year, he had that kit on with the full white and gold.
He's offside. Don't worry, guys. He's offside. He's offside, guys. Don't worry.
Everyone calm down. But they have to look up for this, don't they?
First minute check. First minute check, guys. I've got 7:13.
Right, 7:11.
7:11, yeah.
We're thereabouts then.
Yeah, we're in the.
I'm the nearest by, and I'm now at 7:14.
Chris, are you watching the right game?
Are you, Alex?
Are you watching the right game, Chris?
Alex, isn't Real Madrid playing? This must feel like we are supporting the purple and green, Alex, not the white ones.
No, Real Madrid are playing tonight in the Super Copa against Barcelona, so I don't have to wait.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, I don't need that.
This is
Put it this way,
everybody who can't see, who can't watch the match.
Saudi Arabia.
Ceuta just scored, but it was offside, luckily for Málaga. But was it offside? And that's what we're going to see now. Yeah.
I think it was in the build-up that it was offside, the way it came back into before the shot. But I've had to change chairs in the studio, as I'm now
you look a bit
it.
different. You look a bit more chilled out. You look a bit more chilled out.
I've got a full-on armchair.
Very nice. Very nice.
But the new position is a lot lower down, so you now can't see my redecorating, which is like I've got all this going on here, so I need to get a new little platform made, I reckon. Oh, I could just sit like this. Is this okay?
That works. That's perfect.
I look nice and relaxed.
If only you were 6'9".
If only I was Alex Ashmore size, then I would probably be all right. I feel really far back as well.
Oh, it's fine.
What happened to the old chair, Nick?
It's now in. So I now have a downstairs office because I need to have a computer close to the internet for work. And up in this loft, it's a bit crap sometimes, as you've probably noticed on the pod from time to time. So, so I've had to replace it. So until I get an alternative chair for up here, this lovely little armchair. But to be fair, I'm enjoying it.
Nick,
hello.
You don't know it's actually pretty normal for someone to have who claims to be a normal man to have 2 offices in his house. I'm just saying.
This isn't an office anymore. This is the podcast studio, as I've absolutely named it. No one, look up here. This is now a recording studio. It says it above my head.
That's even worse. And didn't you have something like the theater room in your house as well nowadays?
I have yes. This feels like a bit of a character assassination, being perfectly honest. I have a lot of rooms that I need to put furniture in. So, yes, I have a cinema room, but it's just a room with a telly in it.
Chris, where's the magic blue light?
Yeah, where is the magic blue
Where's
light?
the magic blue light?
Yeah, it's there. I just didn't put it on.
The other night, it felt very, very Malaga. Now we need this.
No, but to be honest, as I already said 1,000 times, in my old house, I had this. I was starting to build this pretty nice looking studio to record, but now I'm in a rental place for a year, so I can't be asked to change anything.
Yeah, but I really liked that. I watched it back on Friday. It was on YouTube just to make sure it was all working. I quite liked the blue light, Chris. And your camera position was in a good spot, and I thought,
but you know, real content creators don't usually do this. But look, I mean, I have a bed behind me.
You could have made the bed.
This bike.
That is definitely Chris's naughty
That
bed.
Malaga pillow.
That is where Chris gets sent when he's been misbehaving.
It's really not working, is it?
No.
So,
you know what really isn't working either? Malaga at the minute. Ceuta just having another chance there. They're looking really dangerous at the minute. Luke has the big light on. Clearly got a Bono's.
But I will make this work.
I don't know what Bono's is even, Nick.
I think Carl's elaborated to say a bonuses month, and then Paul asked Nick, "Do you have a red on air sign outside?" No, I don't, but I should get one. I'll put it at the bottom of the stairs.
So the light's back.
Chris is in jail. Obviously, we're 12 minutes in, guys, and I think Nick's just started the conversation. We're not quite at the races yet, are we? And Ceuta look like they have turned up for this game.
To be honest, I think I've watched all of 30 seconds of those 12 minutes. Purely because it's been so boring, and yeah.
So we have had Homes Under the Hammer with Chris Marquez.
Oh, well, that's no good. I've done that wrong.
There we go. We're back.
That's me trying to get the presentation up on a blank screen.
The closest
I believe, guys, we've got a new viewer, possibly, or a first-time comment in Arcadius, who's also said hello, guys.
Hi.
On YouTube.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I think Malaga's closest chance was that wayward shot from the halfway line.
Yeah, definitely.
So how many shots did Ceuta have already?
I think we're on to about 4 now.
Yeah.
And Malaga none?
No.
4 dangerous at the minute. Now, they seem to be enjoying making Danny Lorenzo run around at the moment. I couldn't quite put my finger on what formation we're going to be playing today, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because we've got obviously Anito on this team. I can see
Danny Lorenzo is playing more of a 10. Do you believe?
It looks like a 4-2-3-1, I think.
I mean, we've seen teams this season start off very well and burn out, etc. But how the hell are these where they are in the league? Because they seem quite a good team.
I'm going to ask you differently. Maybe it makes more sense. Are they that good, or are we very bad today again?
No, I don't think we're bad. We just haven't got into the game yet. We haven't had a player possession. It's a slow, very, very slow start for Malaga. Don't get me wrong. I think it's very similar to the games what we have seen this season. Malaga seem to they either start on fire or it takes them a good 25-30 minutes to actually get going.
But this is what Pellicer also said in his press conference, wasn't it? That he wanted to get rid of that slow start of Malaga every week.
Yeah.
It's not really working this week.
I can see it in the Daily Mail tomorrow. Malaga haven't won all year.
The Daily Mail.
I don't read the Daily Mail, no.
Let's not go political, guys.
I read the Daily Mail.
You could have said in marker.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, to be fair, I think, it's fair to say that Ceuta have been on top in this game so far. Guys, what are you thinking in the comments as well? Remember, if you're on Facebook too, you can comment on there, I believe, and it will filter through to us. We've had one come through so far, but it was the link to the dodgy website, so please don't go and click that. It's been deleted. But if you are watching on Facebook, do come and join us. We're having lots of fun watching this prime Ceuta side run us a bit ragged. Yep. Also, guys, playing in the purple and green kit this week, possibly for the first time in a while, I would say.
I don't really understand why, because this one looks very good and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Since Castellon, no? Or we played in it since?
Yeah, pretty much. No, Antiquera.
No.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
No,
it wasn't.
Baleares, we played against them in the last time we had this kit out, I think, if I remember rightly.
I think it also depends on the colors you're playing against.
Yeah. I think the other kit is too similar to the white.
The home kit, definitely, yeah. But to be fair, I'm not a massive fan of playing in your home kit away. You've got an away kit for a reason, so go for it. Unless there's, again, an obvious kit clash there. Michael Villett says, get the feeling my 3-0 prediction was way off the mark. Looking like it so far, but...
Stay confident, Michael.
Exactly. What can happen?
Malaga, they seem to be having a little bit more of the ball. I just think Ceuta look very dangerous on the counter.
Yeah,
You see how easy Ceuta gets a chance and gets the ball in front of the goal.
Yeah.
And that's our biggest problem this whole season.
It seems today, especially, our midfield seemed non-existent so far. Ceuta seems to get through very easily.
Yeah, it seems to be being put together. And tell you what, Ceuta are a massive side.
Chris, just going back to what you say about looking around the ground, the end what Malaga are attacking, you can see the mountains, the blue sky, and some palm trees.
Yeah, but not like really, really exciting stuff. But that because
if you were looking at what I'm looking at in Doncaster, you would find that very, very exciting. Palm trees, mountains, and blue sky.
If I could describe it to you, Chris, have you ever seen like apocalypse films? Or like the end of the Terminator 2 when Skynet finally takes over and all the nuclear bombs go. That's what Doncaster looks like all the time. It's awful.
And I'm not even going to argue that.
You know, my wife asked me recently, like...
Roberto nearly kept inside there by a lovely little cutback to the ball from La Rubia.
So I have one wasted pass. I'm counting them today.
I wonder why.
My wife recently asked, like, why this Luke guy? Why does he travel all the time? She said, Doncaster must be shit then.
Chris, I think you and Mrs. Marquez should come over to Doncaster for a weekend. You're not staying at my house, though. You're not staying at my house.
Are you sure, mate? I was picturing me and Laura already in the video of yours.
Meet Carl. Carl's just put there's a palm tree on the lakeside, I believe. Maybe, but it's probably got dog shit bags all around it. And
that's been set on fire.
Look at that! Look at that beautiful end there. Can you see the mountain and the palm trees?
Yeah, but like the palm trees isn't special to me anymore. I see them every day.
Yeah.
It's hard for some.
And maybe not to be too overly technical, but those mountains might be in Morocco as well. I'm not too sure of the geography of the stadium. But I'm pretty sure Ceuta hasn't got any mountains in it, if I recall rightly. Oh, right. I'm up to 1855 here. We all around the same mark?
Yeah, I've just gone 19.
17. 19.
I tell you
You
what.
have quick internet though in Yorkshire.
Exactly, mate.
They're a big side, this side as well, aren't they? There's a lot of giants in there. Sangali's getting absolutely knocked around in there at the middle.
Do you think Sangale is struggling to get up to speed since his injury? Oh my god! I mean, this is his third game now, and I think we picked him out of the game that he's not really been doing what Sangali's meant to do.
It's insane.
He's looked off the pace a
insane.
little bit. Matt says, will you explain the significance of the Altani Blue Bay court case in the pod? Who now owns shares in the club and what percentage? We will. We don't know if we're going to do an emergency pod on this one because I think there's so much information.
I think we need to.
Yeah, because it sits separate from the football, I suppose, as well.
But we have also a very, very interesting guest coming on this week or next week.
Absolutely. And then I think as well, there's a lot of homework for us to do as well because I don't think anyone truly knows.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's got to be correct.
I know.
I think it's
I
don't
know. I'm a football man, basically.
Yeah. The way I see it at the minute is that actually in terms of shares in the club, the shares in the club is that 97% are still owned by, is it NAS something or other? That's and then you've got the APA shareholders. So that's the way the club sits. So it's still 97% to 3%. But the interesting part is the shareholders within that NAS that needs to be explained and how that works because now
I will explain it to you.
51
very quick. We will do a pod on it, but I will explain it very quick. The APA has about 3% or 2.7. There are still other people, I guess, who have also a little bit of shares. Then 90%, 97% of the shares of Altani are placed in another company, which is called NAS. Of that 97% of the shares, 49% of shares now is being owned by Blue Bay, which means that Blue Bay holds 49% of Altani shares.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean 49% of Málaga, of Altani's shares in Málaga, or 49% of NAS 2000?
It's
49% of Málaga Club de Football's shares, so not NAS.
Okay, so NAS is still fully owned by Altani.
No. So that's the thing. So it's 49% in NAS. That's what they've got. So the majority shareholding of NAS is still owned by Altani.
Yeah.
But that NAS group, that NAS 2000, still owns 97% of Málaga.
The thing is, guys, like you have just said, you can make
we need to do our homework on it.
There's so many things, etc. to go with it.
There was
But
three.
Summarize it. What we're saying is, if you guys download, the Geary Cast will buy Málaga come 2030.
Yeah.
21:30.
21:30 might be called.
That is when young Javi has taken over the Geary Cast reins, and we've all retired.
Let's be honest. I mean, let's say we can grow our audience to insane levels. Should we buy the club?
I would love to buy a football club, but again, the thing is, there's so many moving parts. This Frederick makes a great point in the comment as well, as that there's also a huge claim that Altani bought 1% of the club shares with the club's money as well. So then, if that gets annulled, that share gets taken off him again, and that could go anywhere. But to answer your question, Matt, we will go into it in depth. We're going to do some homework. I've seen 3 different articles.
I'm also interested. We are working on trying to get someone of Blue Bay on the pod, and I'm working on it, but it doesn't seem very easy. To get.
Chris, do you remember that podcast when you rang up Blue Bay?
I remember.
Yeah, we could go. Maybe we can do that. Just call a random Blue Bay hotel and ask like the situation to the guy at the reception.
Things might come, Chris. I mean, like you alluded to earlier, there's some very special things happening with Geary Cast in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully,
it's also not that special.
All right, I'm just trying to big up. All right, shit.
Okay.
We've got
Yeah,
nobody
but
coming.
people now are expecting like huge things.
Yeah, we've got. Well, fair enough.
We've got plenty to come. It's a big year for everybody. But like I said to you, Alex, I think just watch that space for me because, as Frederick again says, I think Jamal Saltine Gladius, he's not interested in Malaga in the slightest. So if he passes those shares off to somebody else, i.e., I don't know, QSI, for example, who have got...
listen, and that's the thing. But I don't want to say too much in it because we are doing a pod on it. But he got the shares for €1.
Bargain. And Carl Smith raised a great point as well. How many shares are actually owned by Keith Bell Enterprises? I think Keith Bell Enterprises owns the majority shareholding of the
club shop.
The club shop, yeah. He's got pop-up shops all along the Costa.
Although, judging by Luke's background, I think Luke has shares in the club shop as well.
I said that as soon as we popped on.
There hasn't pulled that macaroni yet.
More and more.
Luke. I love that.
But no, I need a flag as well. I've seen that obviously Luke's got a flag and Matt's got a flag.
€15, Nick. You're over for Baleares, aren't you?
I am, yes.
I'm going to say, if not, I'd happily buy you one, but if you're over, you might as well wait.
I'll stick one in my
Nick, with so many rooms in your house, you probably need 15 flags.
I'll make myself a flag room. How does that sound? And I can have one. I actually have got a flagpole outside in my garden, so maybe I can have a Malaga flag flying outside. Yeah, it came with
what flag? What flag is currently flying then, Nick?
None. I used to have a Lancashire flag. But then we had a really bad storm and it blew the string away. My wife blames the string flying away. I think she cut it because every night in the wind it used to do like a ting on the pole. I'm fairly certain she broke the flagpole, but that is an accusation that I can only say out loud. I'm not putting it in paper.
On the subject of going to games, have we earmarked a potential second half of the season GearyCast meetup for a game?
Well, fully enough, my next two definite games are going to be Baleares, which is probably too short notice, and then I don't think I'm over again, me-wise, until the start of April for, incidentally, the game against Ceuta.
I know next weekend in Castellón that is going to be a great day, an unofficial GearyCast meet, but I think there's a good 5 or 6 of us flying over, but I'd be up for that, Nick. I think Ceuta.
I'm gutted about. Ceuta is always earmarked, I think, but the only thing I would say is that it's the start of it's in the middle of the Easter holidays, or at the start of the Easter holidays. I can't remember which one it is. So again, price for flights. Don't plan it around me. Maybe if there's something in March, and I can.
Yeah, for any Gearys who are currently looking for flights and etc., I believe up till middle of March the prices are still quite reasonable. Obviously, after that you start looking into more the holiday season, etc., and obviously the warm weather and sunshine.
My flights for April were not reasonable.
Did we also? I can't remember whether this was the original tweet that was sort of factually incorrect, but did we earmark Murcia at home?
Was that the 5th of May or something?
I know, I can't remember. Maybe it was an earlier game. Maybe it was, I don't know.
Did you enjoy that much the GearyCast meetup, Alex?
Say again, sorry.
Did you enjoy it that much that you want another one?
Yeah, it was good fun.
He loves me, and he can get a train for 50 cents.
Exactly.
Maybe we can plan it around my moving when I buy a house, so everybody can help with the removal. Is that a plan?
I mean, you guys are all coming up to Madrid for Atletico Madrid B away, aren't you?
It's the last game of the season, isn't it?
No, that's Real Madrid.
That's when we're all going over because
that's when Alex gets us in with Vinny and Jude and the lads, and then we all go down to Cervezas, watch Castilla Malaga.
He's going to get us in the VIP section, a free tour of the facilities.
When
if
is
you get me
the
tickets to Real
Atleti
Madrid
game?
match, I will go, but I'm not going to pay for any Real Madrid match.
Alex, you know when the Atleti game is?
I want to say it's around April, March time, but don't quote me on that. I know the Castilla game is like early May, the last game of the season.
March sucks. Where does Atleti play?
They play at their training ground, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
The Cerro de Espino in Majadahonda.
Not at the Metropolitano.
I mean, if Malaga are bringing a lot, then maybe, but I doubt it because
obviously, if at some point Atletico Madrid do get promoted to Segunda, then they would have to play at the.
They would.
What, is it called the one, the Metropolitano?
It's called
I'm
the
pretty sure it's got a different name, hasn't it?
It's called the Civitas Metropolitano.
Yeah.
Would you guys? I mean, this is more aimed at Chris in terms of content, but would you guys rather I was in with the Malaga fans or went so I could go to Peter's press conference for the Real Madrid Castilla game?
Ooh, now that we've got our GearyCast translation.
But you could get accreditation, of course.
Yeah.
Ceuta go down looking for a penalty, waved away by the referee. It's gone for.
Oh, is that 30 minutes gone already?
Yeah, so guys, the only reason we're not really talking about the only reason we're not really talking about the game is because Malaga have done next to nothing, have we again?
Yeah, it has been poor. It has been really poor.
But again, Malaga's defense looks weak today, yeah?
It really does. I think that. I mean, Chris, do you think it were harsh on say Musa? We all picked Musa out the other night.
I think we missed Gennaro. I think without Gennaro now the last matches we really can see that we are really missing him.
Yeah, I think Gennaro's job goes under the radar. We only pick him out when he has a bad game, but the holding midfielder role is a silent role. He's there to do a job, to break play up, etc. And I think Gennaro does that very well.
To be fair, I like Ethan in that role on his own, but when he's he struggles with it. That's the thing I've noticed about that. Dear God, that man is massive. They've got so much. It's like watching the Monstars here. They're so huge. Just to confirm as well, actually, Atletico Bay is the weekend after Ceuta at home. So it's on the 14th of April. Okay. Can I, considering I'm still technically on my holidays then, do you reckon I'd be able to extend my holiday to get a train up to Madrid?
Go for it.
What day is that, Nick? What time kickoff or day is it? Do you know?
It'd probably be cheaper to fly back from Madrid as well.
It would.
Potentially. It is a 5 o'clock kickoff, and the 14th, I assume, is a Sunday. Yes, it is. Yeah.
5 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday.
The day before I go back to work.
Interesting.
Where?
Atletico Madrid.
Atleti. And guys,
it's on Sunday or on a Saturday? Sunday,
I think. On the comments again, like Carl Smith says, we will wait for this comeback, but as he says, come back soon, Roman. And it seems so far away, doesn't it?
Too far away.
Yeah, we get close, and then he stands on a balloon or stands on a rock or something, and there it goes again.
Balloon. Such a shithouse thing to say that, honestly.
Can you guys remember Santiago? Can you remember Santiago Canizares? Did he miss the World Cup for Spain for dropping a deodorant can on his foot or something?
Oh God!
Yeah, something like that. Something wasn't quite right with him, was it?
No.
Chris, you might for this question.
Yesterday as well. Obviously, Castellón picking up a win at home against Algeciras means they extend their lead at the top of the table. But Castilla, Alex Ashmore's Castilla, doing us a big favour by drawing with Ude Ibiza, meaning
You're welcome.
that really we can try to scrape them in a little bit, because at the moment, just with the games played, Cordoba are right on our tail with 36 points. Recreativo, who are in play now against Real Murcia, are on 35 points, in quite good form as well at the moment. So a win here is actually quite vital, because once we had that gap before the Intercity game, now we're looking over our shoulder again rather than looking forward and chasing down the top two. So Malaga really need to get their arse in gear for this game, in my opinion.
I mean, when you think about it, January and at least till mid-Feb, just looking at the fixtures, is a very important time for Malaga. Pick 3 points up today, potentially beat Castellón next week, bring some more, and then with games at what we got: Recreativo, Granada, Baleares, and Melilla.
Oh,
They're all winnable games.
Just to correct myself, Recreativo are currently beating Atletico Baleares, and Real Murcia are drawing with Melilla. So those are the games that happen at the same time as us right now.
Okay.
Later on in the day, Crisis Antequera are playing away at Alcayano. Melilla are playing Recreativo Granada, and Athletic Bay are playing Linares Deportivo. Just for your information.
Chris, are you able to answer Frederick's question?
I didn't see any questions. Sorry.
Fan-owned clubs aren't really a big thing in Spain, are they? Beyond the socios of Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Fan-owned clubs? No, not really.
There is someone in this league who is fan-owned, though, isn't there?
Is Unionistas are they at that level?
Yeah, I think they're a couple below us, I think, if I remember rightly, or in the league below us.
Aren't they across from us? I think they're in the northern division.
No, they're in the Segunda.
They're in the Segunda, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but I believe they're going. But yeah, they are a fan club. Might be Intercity, you know. I don't know. I'm sure there is one club in this league that is owned by the fans.
I do think that fan-owned clubs is not really a good working strategy.
It happens more in England. Germany.
Yeah, but it's also maybe the big English clubs that have fan-owned teams.
I mean, yeah, there's no the big clubs in England are all owned by rich owners.
I mean, you have that. What was it? The Man United cut off.
FC United Manchester.
Oh yeah, FC United.
Well, possibly one of the more successful clubs, fan-owned clubs, Alex, will be Exeter.
Yeah,
who obviously Blackpool played yesterday, but they're completely the third tier of English football as a fan-owned club.
Dangerous. The thing I find dangerous is that with fan-owned clubs, there's a lot of discussion and a lot of times it ends up in fights and different ways of thinking between the clubs.
A lovely bit of football.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a hell of a lot of people who've got to agree on certain things when there's so many fans involved.
Yeah, but it's all led by committee and led by referendum as well. So it's more complicated. But then, in the same vein, you look at Chris. I'm sure you might not have seen this yesterday, but there is a team called Reading in the UK who yesterday they abandoned their game for a pitch invasion, very similar to what Blackpool did a few years ago. Plain and simply because the owner is really, really shit. You know, he's a multi.
But you also have clubs in Spain, and that's a few of them who have members. So where they vote for the new president.
I mean, Real Madrid is the biggest example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's probably a big thing of it as well, because usually, maybe not speaking in too many terms, I know you have different fan groups within English and Scottish and Welsh and Irish clubs. But there's usually one big one, like a trust or a supporters trust, things like that usually tend to have the ear of the club, tend to be the advocacy for the majority of fans. Whereas obviously in Spanish football is a lot different, because all the peñas are all sort of treated the same, aren't they? There isn't a preferred one, Chris. Am I right in saying that? I know there are bigger ones than other ones, but like they're all treated as basically the same.
I think the way Feyenoord is set up, and not because I support Feyenoord, is the best way to set a club up.
So like Frederick says in the comments as well, he says every club in Norway is fan-owned through membership, and decisions are made by members' meetings every year, but mostly only the very active supporters show up, but better than an outside owner, which... Oh, that's a big foul that from Nelson Monte, Ceuta through 1-0. Well cut back goal from Ceuta.
And totally deserved.
Nelson
Been
Monte.
deserved. Malaga have not been good whatsoever today. They've been so bad. So bad.
They've definitely just run over to a guy who's in the smoking area. That little shack.
That was cool.
Just rewatch this goal back, though. To be fair, this comes from a mistake.
Was it Monte's tackle as well? Was that Monte? Because he was very a Spanish ref could easily pull that back.
That could be a red card, mate. The way the tackle is, I didn't see it very well, but
so it's Cedric Tugia with the goal, who has looked dangerous in this game as well. To be fair, he's been the most active. I suppose because we can only see him on this side, but that is a bad challenge as well. And all it does
that's a red card.
That is a bad tackle.
But look what he does by going to ground there, so far away from his own 18-yard box, going to ground with a big challenge like that. That gap that Cedric gets to not only waltz into, but he could have easily squared it as well to somebody else that had just come into the box. So
was that David LaRubia that got? No, it was Daniel. Who was number 20? That's
I also think
number 20 is Nelson Monte.
No, because
Mario yellow card.
He's lucky.
Whoever got skinned there for the goal, they got absolutely sold with the dummy to the left.
I think that was Monte in hindsight. Now it's looking like it was Mario who made the challenge. Monte who was stood up.
I also think Herrero couldn't do much about this goal. But I also think he came out a bit too late.
I don't blame him.
You know who we're missing? Kevin.
I don't blame him, but he came out a bit too late.
I think we are, Nick. I think we are somebody. I mean, I'm not. I fancied Antonito to score. I don't even know if he's playing.
We're flat. That's what it is.
I mean, there's players in this team now who we've not even mentioned the name.
I was a bit confused when I saw Ethan Marino in the starting lineup and not Aaron Ochoa. Sorry, Aaron Ochoa Maloney.
I mean, I was very confused. Like we spoke about on the pod midweek.
Had some respect.
I thought Danny Sanchez would have been left back and Victor as like a left winger.
Yeah, or even Joaquin Gabilondo as like a right midfielder.
Yeah, it seemed a lot more stable, but we're all over the shop.
Well, that was a benefit of playing three in the back, though, wasn't it? And maybe that's what we needed here. Maybe we needed a third, especially with Nelson Monte coming back, just giving him a bit of cover by having a third centre back in with them.
I mean, something what's been quite clear to see is I know we've not been in their half very often this game, but nobody's anywhere near Roberto. He's completely isolated. There's no one anywhere near.
I'll agree with that. He's very isolated, and this Cedric down this left-hand side's having a lot of fun with it at the minute. He's just
we're being completely dominated.
Now, whilst they've got the ball, just roll it around. We're nowhere. We sat so deep.
Yeah, but we're
being completely dominated for the last few weeks.
We are. We really are.
I mean, as I said at the start of the season, and said throughout the whole season, we're not good enough.
It's like Kay Quinn says, Sangale is far away. Too many changes in central defence. We're all over the place. We really are all over the place. Have we had a shot?
Not really, no. But like, look at that there. So Sangale's supposed to be playing alongside Isa Marino as a double pivot. He's gone and then attacked the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's just knocked it long, and now look at Ceuta here. Nearly 2-0 now.
I'm not being funny. This could be 3 or 4.
That gap has been left there because for some reason Sangale is doing the job that Danny Lorenzo needs to do. You know what I mean? Like say there's no strategy. There's no way of playing at the minute with this system. And it might we've had
this worse than the Intercity performance. It feels it. At least Intercity, we had the odd chance in the first half.
Well, it feels like they're going to make for Christmas and they've just taken a lot of ketamine. That's what I think.
I don't know if the guys have got a bit seasick on the boat or.
No, but I'm not going to lie. I think this is the thing that was coming throughout the whole season, that we would have this.
You have said it really dominated,
did we?
Collapse. I think
we had the collapse coming.
Injuries catch up, and I think we're slowly starting to realise that we can't do it on this skeleton of squad. Loren, sign someone.
Well, it's not even a matter of going need to sign someone. If you're going to release a player who is one of only 3 of your strikers at a time when we've got another striker who is suspended, then why? How come someone else isn't through the door already? Why would you release Loren? There was no rush to release Loren. If you're going to release him for nothing, he can find a club in February. Do you know what I mean? So what's the thought process behind that? To say let's get rid of him and not have him. Oh, they're in again here. Bloody hell. Ceuta with a shot. 2-0. Played in right behind. Oh, it's been given for offside, I think. Just let me look. Let me look. Yes, you shit house. Lino.
That could be huge. That could be huge.
That's the third goal. That's the third goal they scored in one half.
I never know whether I should be happy with an offside goal because the offside trap worked or worried that they're getting in those opportunities and positions.
Well, that's it. They're playing on the shoulder of Murillo. Murillo is having a poor game, in my opinion. It's uncharacteristic for him, especially what he's been like this season. But
like you spoke about before the game, does Monte look quite ready? Does he look up to pace?
No,
definitely not.
I agree with Carl there. Biznaga for the linesman so far.
I mean, he looks onside. Does he look onside? Do you think on that angle?
Is that Murillo?
I think that was Monte. When Murillo came on the outside of him.
Murillo seems to kind of sort of give up.
You see,
we've been so bad, guys. We've been so bad here.
Well, you look at the bench and think like, well, obviously we haven't got the everybody up to speed, but we've put Nelson Monte back in. I can see why he's done it, but Musa's on the bench. He had a great game against Real Sociedad. If you wanted to bring in a centre back who's coming back, why did they bring Juande back in as well? I don't know. Einar's been off the pace really, but at least he's fit. At least he's match fit.
I don't really understand, guys, because if Musa plays such a good match, you should reward him instead of benching him for Monte, who's coming back from injury. It just doesn't make sense at all.
He doesn't.
Do you know what he's crying out for, boys? Do you know what he's crying out for?
You're going to say Manu
Molina. Sat right there.
And I think.
On my little note, wherever it is, on my little notes, I've put Manu for Sangali. Just to get hold of the ball, maybe.
To be honest, I'd take Sangali off just like that.
Yeah. I would take Sangali off and Murillo off.
In truth, guys, I could take a hell of a lot of players off.
I'd put Musa on.
But I think from seeing Musa play against Real Sociedad, he could also play as a pivot.
Is Einar on the bench?
Yeah. Same as Juande. He might have a plan of 45 minutes for Monte, 45 Juande, maybe. I don't know.
Ironically, here, I think this kind of game is where Einar will be better because these lads have got 2 big blokes up front. And I think someone has joined us.
He looks happier than us.
All that Matt Harrison.
They just started playing the violin really loud. And the guy that's playing the violin, by the way, I was out with last night, weirdly. He's now my friend on Instagram. So I can't hear you very well because they've just smashed out the violin. Can
you show us the violin?
Bad, wasn't it? I think we look really, really bad.
We look shit, Matt. We look really, really shit.
We want to see the violin.
I just heard really, really shit then. I don't think we're offering anything. We're not. I don't think we had a shot. I don't think we've played a pass. I think Sangali and Izan are winning the ball a lot in the midfield and then giving it away a lot. It's been bad. Really, really bad.
Have the fans been loud, Matt?
I don't know how it's looked on TV.
Have the fans been loud?
Pardon?
Have the fans been in good voice?
Okay, like not like wild. I think everybody's a bit downbeat, to be honest with you. There was a lot of people here now. A big crowd of people just come around me, so I can hear even less now. Get in. No.
Hey, that's my Peña. That's my
friends.
peña.
Is that your opinion?
Matt, that's my peña. That's my
Pardon?
peña. That's my peña.
Oh, is it the bastard? Oh, good. Oh, they're good guys. They were on the boat with me. They just keep. I've seen them about 4 times, and they just keep going. It's the Giri guy.
The Giri guy.
Spider and stuff are up there, so it's good to see them. I'm sitting by little Salvi as well, so I'm now best mates with little Salvi, the Malaga in bad times guy. Yeah, it's been a nice day, apart from 45 minutes of football so far. Amazing ground, by the way. Like, the sun's come out now, so the fog's gone. I don't know if you saw the photo I put on Instagram. Like, the sea is there. Like, the sea is over there. It's amazing. And then there's this huge mountain in the background, which I can see from my flat in Marbella. So it's quite cool to be at a ground I can see that. Yeah. I recommend Ceuta. Don't recommend watching Malaga Club de Football here at the moment, anyway. Hopefully, second half got me anyways.
Absolutely. There is a little panoramic view of the ground, Matt. You're on solo view at the minute, so we want to just focus all on yourself. Give us a little look around. Give us a scan. It is a tidy ground, actually, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Like you say, you know.
So nice.
It's not the best view from my seat. I'll tell you what, I'll go up to my seat. We've got a better view up there. Bear with me.
I feel like I'm at the game. I feel like I'm
Un momento.
This is what you get.
It's fun to see my peña because I sit with them in the stadium as well.
Oh God, you can see this.
Go up to seat. There's Elias. Hi, Sarah.
Why does Matt always end up sitting next to an old man?
Is that the same man? Do we
Is it
know?
the same old man?
It's quite a special ground, actually. It's probably my favourite ground I've been to this season.
I think he's into old men.
Matt, on the ground up in scale, 1 to 10. On the ground up in scale. 1 to 10. What do we think? It looks like a 10 to me.
Oh, it's in the high numbers. We're definitely looking in the 9s and 10s. Like, look at that. Fountain,
I'm missing a 3 in the ground.
amazing. It's just, I hope it's not spoiled by Malaga being continuously shit. Salvi's dad. Say hello, Salvi's dad. Giri cast. Hola. And then Salvi, hello.
Ruby! Hey, Salvi! Get him! Get him on the top. Vamos, Salvi! Hi, Ruby!
And also, Salvi's dad has an amazing Malaga shirt on. I've already told him it's a nice Kelme one. But yeah, Ceuta fans amazing. Well, you know, like, not atmosphere-wise, but they've been really kind. I'm meeting some after the game because very.
Oh, Matt, where you going?
We've lost him.
Nick muted himself and he's talking. Yeah, really nice.
I have guests, so I was like,
Yeah. Ruby! Come, it's your moment of the show.
So what do you think of Malaga so far?
Very good, because we watched it the other night.
Yeah.
Ruby, where have you been yesterday?
Pardon?
Where did you go yesterday? You went to see a football match, didn't you?
Yeah, and our team won.
Really?
And actually, the other team just stayed on, literally, like 0, and we got 2.
That is very much like Malaga right now. We're just there.
So,
And I've only been to a real football match 2 years, and they both win at 2 matches.
She's 2 for 2 for Blackpool
Nick,
game.
you need to take Ruby to La Rosaleda then, and let's make it 3 out of 3.
She might come on the GearyCast meetup if we're doing Ceuta whilst we're on holiday.
so who do you like better, Ruby? Are you more a Malaga fan or are you more a Blackpool fan?
Malaga.
She knows her
Yay.
audience. You know your audience. You go and play in your room, and then we'll go and watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory later. Yeah, cool.
Bye, Ruby.
Bye.
Nick, is it a case of if we don't put the real score up on the stream, it doesn't
Oh
matter?
God, yes. Thank God you're here, Alex, because I didn't even notice that one bit. So at least
No, I thought it was a case of if we don't put it up, it's not actually happening.
So there you go. Quick download of that there.
I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I've very just quickly put a thing together. I would personally make a double sub at halftime. I'd bring on Einar and Dione for Izan Moreno and Antonito to make it a 5 at the back. So it'd be Herrero, 3 centre halves of Einar, Monte, Murillo, fullbacks Hakim and Victor. A base of not Izan. I was taking Sangali off. So I've got Izan, Lorenzo, Larubi as a 10. Then up front, got 2 up top, Dione, Roberto.
As much as I would take off Sangali, I really haven't seen anything from anyone else in the midfield.
I wouldn't play with 5 at the back, to be honest.
We do, yeah, but this isn't working, is it? This really
No,
isn't working.
but 5 at the back won't work either.
Our main threat this season has been our attacking fullbacks. Does that open it up a bit?
Yeah.
La Ruby is not a.
But I would go with a 4-4-2 and then play Musa as a pivot.
As
Because
what?
I
Bring Musa where?
Like a diamond.
A diamond, and then Musa is how do you call it?
In the sort of
Like
centre
the hole,
defense.
A defending midfielder in a diamond.
So would you keep Monte and Murillo?
Yeah, probably. I would keep the backs low, and then have the creativity from Ochoa, which I would bring in, and La Rubia on the other side, and then maybe change Dani Lorenzo, who is also not playing very well for Manu Molina.
Yeah, I think we just need to make. I think I would bring Musa on, whether that's for Murillo or Monte.
Something just really needs to change.
I think Sangali is really drowning on the midfield.
Something in the midfield, maybe bringing on.
Yeah, but I also think Dani Lorenzo is doing that as well. And
They both are. So I would bring on Manu Molina, and then Manu Molina with Sangali.
See, everyone's slowly coming around to the Manu Molina hype train.
I mean, the thing is, guys, when you look at it, you could take any of our midfields. What we got 5 off. As defense has been shit, and Roberto's been stood on his own.
I think we do need to get somebody up there. I would personally go back to doing a 4-3-3. I think that gives us the best of everything because Roberto's so isolated up there at the minute. Get Dione on up there with him. Maybe La Rubia stays up there, or like you say, maybe Antonito goes up there. Whoever it might be. It's the midfield for me that we're getting absolutely played through at the minute. So someone needs to come on there with a little bit of strength. And just looking at the bench, as much as I'd like to see Manu Molina come on, I think the only player on that bench that gives you that is Juanpe. I think Juanpe is someone who can go in there and go toe-to-toe with some of their brutality. You know, that's basically what they're doing at the minute. They're bullying us through the middle.
Is anyone posting the halftime thing?
I have
down.
Sorry?
My camera's down. I can't get it. I put in his chat a minute ago about it.
Oh, Chris Marquez has switched on his blue light as well.
I did already.
We're gonna win.
Yeah,
There's Matt with picture of Matt with Spider and the gang. There seems a good atmosphere in Ceuta anyway with the crowd. Not quite a beefy DJ, but well up there.
What do you guys reckon to Michael Phillips's comment?
See, I'm always behind Sergio. But yes, I don't know. Something needs to change, I guess.
The thing is, if we get rid of him, who are we going to bring in?
Exactly. It is a great question. It is a great question. It really is. But for
unless
me,
unless you've got the resources to go out and pull in a manager that
no.
From a competitor, but obviously I think that can be done in this league. To be fair, I think it's just La Liga that you can't like pinch a manager from somewhere else. I think we would be able to go and get, if we wanted to go and get Cordoba as manager, for example, we could do.
I mean, I tell you this now, he's not getting sacked.
No,
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, I personally wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
No, and the fact of the matter is that they are still third in the table. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, it's not often you see a manager get
We've lost 2 games. We've lost 2 games all year, guys.
Have Cordoba played this weekend yet? Or are they yet?
I think they play this afternoon, I think.
Are they're the side lowest, just below us, aren't they?
Well, Cordoba's not won in 3, I think it is, or something. Cordoba actually played yesterday, and they beat Intercity 1-0 at home.
Yeah.
Good. That makes our draw with Intercity look even worse.
In truth, I don't know if Nick said it earlier, currently the league is Castellón 46, Ibiza 44, Cordoba 36, Málaga 36, Recreativo 35, and then a big drop to Antequera at 28.
So actually, we lose the place here by drawing because we are behind Cordoba on goal difference, aren't we? They've got a far superior goal difference to us, but this is just a matter of really. Payser's going to get in that and really give him the right act, read him the right act, and that I have to say that's just completely unacceptable. This is a team, bearing in mind as well, that are currently, if I can find them, 8th in the league, but only with that 3 points added onto them. So if they weren't winning at half time right now and they were drawing, they would be in 11th. Do you know what I mean? So this isn't a team that should be ripping up trees. They're a very mid-table side, and they're making us look like the mid-table side ourselves. Do you know what I mean? So,
but let's be honest. When do we realize that we are also just a mid-table team?
We're not a mid-table side. We're in 3rd and 4th at the minute. We're one of the
but we're not good.
No, but I wouldn't say that we're a mid-table side. We've been up there all season.
Saying it.
Yeah, I love Roberto. I think Roberto's been absolutely fantastic. But if we had somebody up there with him, we'd be 12 points better off than we are now. How many games this season have we said about chances? Granted, there's been none today whatsoever.
No, but
it is hard to believe
a massive second half for Málaga now, really, to show them that they can be a force. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pelé said generally isn't scared of making the change. I do believe they're going to come out with a change, or I'd like to think so.
I do find it hard to believe.
They must have had a old-fashioned bollocking at half-time, you'd like to think.
I hope so.
Well, you would say this, right? How about this for some... I don't know if this was before... This might be before the game, to be fair, so I'm not sure if it's been updated, but the win percentage going into this game put Ceuta at 25% chance of winning, the draw at 28%, and Málaga overwhelmingly at 45%. So, we were highly fancied for this match, and now it's obviously not really going our way at all.
The pitch, I don't know if you guys just saw that pass from Roberto kicking the ball off the pitch. It looks remarkably soaked, the pitch.
Yeah. I mean, some of his stats from the other night, Nick, what we'd written down, we've lost 1 in 18 league games. We're 9 unbeaten away from home. Them stats.
How many wins? Because I don't care about draws.
No, I don't. But
that's the difference for us between us and Castellón, Chris. Is we've lost the same amount of games at this moment in time. Technically speaking, until this result ends, we've actually lost less games than Castellón. But he's doing it so many more. Castellón have only drawn 1 game so far.
Yeah, but it's draws. It's always draws. We're not good enough.
Dione's came on.
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to see some
Marino, I think it just said. So you'd like to think that's more.
And Manu Molina's on, right, boys? We're in for a second half now. Dione and Manu Molina.
Who's come off then?
And Juan.
Isa Marino and Antonito, I think. Maybe.
Isa Moreno, Tangali, and I think Antonito by the looks.
Or is that Juanpe's come on as well? Is it?
Juanpe's come on, Molina's come on, and Dione has come on. So a triple sub at the minute. But it needed to happen. It really needed to happen.
It did.
Have we found our new Loren in Antonito?
No, don't say that. That's a harsh
And as
one.
we currently go, great tackle, Murillo. Better.
Well, Dione's. So Dione out on the left this time. So Larrubia continue on the right. Dione on the left. Yeah, he's definitely switched it to 4-3-3. Oh, big save from Janero. Down low. Ceuta there again. Shrug. Waved away. And who is that that's just danced away from there? I think we'll have to wait for things to update for us to see who's definitely on the pitch.
It is nice.
Did anybody manage to do the half times?
I think Chris did.
Sorry?
Did you manage to do the half time camera things?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big opportunity miss for Ceuta there.
It is nice to be able to come away from a challenge like that and not have to worry about VAR.
Yeah. I do think the second half will be more of a Malaga on top. It's just
Malaga, who's this? Is Dione across? Oh, good defending.
Chance of the game.
Better football from Malaga. This
minute 47. Good Lord, talk about slow start.
But that was more like it there as far as Malaga are concerned. That interplay between Toon. Juanpe looks like he's got his tail up already. And then he gives the ball away. Sorry about that.
Commentator's curse.
Oh, Manu Molina looking fresh. I want to see how many worldy passes he puts in today. The Malaga Perlo.
Chris, are you still keeping up the passes given away? Ball giving away or passes? Bad passes?
No.
He ran out in that first half.
I gave up.
He stopped at 452. I think Gareth Williams might be trying to comment something, but it's appearing as a blank space.
It's what it is on Facebook. You can send stars for things, so that's what it is. So thank you very much, Gareth. That's very much appreciated. I don't know what they do, but I imagine they are a good thing.
I thought he was trying to comment, but it wasn't appearing. So Sangali, confirmation of those subs. Sangali off for Manu Molina.
We are so bad.
That's all the graphics that they're going to show on the FEF TV. So, yeah, that's the only sub that has happened according to them. Decided to do the other ones. Antonito for Dione. And in about 20 minutes, I'll tell you the third sub. Oh my God!
Wow!
Is that Dione? Oh, beautiful
what
stuff.
A strike!
I'm looking at my phone for 2 seconds.
I was doing the subs.
What the hell?
Dione. And congratulations to Mr. Dione and Mrs. Dione, who look like they are expecting a baby.
Yeah, or he's just...
Or he wants his bocadilla.
Or he's just trying to imitate me or Nick.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
What a strike, man. Is that
Does that rival Hightown barring in?
Yeah, I was going to say, that well against Ibiza?
Not at all.
I'm delighted for Dione. Is this the start of Dione's 25-goal season?
Wow. Golazzo.
What a goal. Confirmation of that last substitution. Ethan Marino coming off for Juanpe.
Totally not deserved, but I don't care.
No, I think we've been the better side this last 4 minutes.
Yeah, but we were in the last 44 minutes.
The game of 2 halves, Chris.
It's not how they go in, as long as they go in. That's it. Carl Smith says, welcome back, Dione. All is forgiven. Steve Jackson saying, what a strike. Goal all around. Vamos from Matt Butler as well. And Malaga has really got the tails up now. From Victor.
There's Ardione. There's Ardione. Guys, who were the third sub? Dione, Juanpe, and...
Dione, Juanpe, and Manu Molina.
Molina.
Bring Manu Molina onto the pitch, things just improve. It's a simple equation. I don't know how many times I say these things.
Does that draw put us back up above Cordoba?
What a fucking goal. Hey, we're not bothered about a draw. We're here for 3. We're here for 3 puntos.
Well, it's the right time to score, isn't it, to get you equalised at the start of the half? But it does.
It is, and like we were just talking then about the maybe the question of the manager, etc. But that shows what kind of team talk they've had at half time, surely.
Yeah.
Oh, they've had a rocket up their arse there. Really,
I agree. It should not take 45 minutes for this to happen at all. But this is a different Malaga all of a sudden.
Ooh, corner, come on, lads! No, throw in. I thought it was going out for corner.
I'm struggling a little bit with the formation now because Danny Lorenzo looks like he's out on this left-hand side, which would say that Rubio has dropped into midfield with Molina and Juanpe. Unless, dare I say, Pellicer's gone, fuck it, and he's decided to play 2 in midfield and go 4 up front. Which
would you guys still bring? Would you guys still get like Musa in or change anything at defense?
Not currently, I don't think.
No, not when you're chasing the game. It's very much fucking
that was a foul.
Win or bust, isn't it? Now, when you're 1-0 down, you've got to go for it.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
that last comment from Carl, I'm not going to read it out, but Gary Fullen says, all right, lads, was trying to say keep the faith, lads. 2-1, Vamos Malaga, and he's booked his tickets for the Ibiza game as well. So that's on the 6th of March, if I remember right.
Yeah, early March.
Do we have a doppelganger alert? The referee kind of looks like Carl a little bit.
It is Carl.
We will see you, Gareth, for Ibiza, I guess.
I don't know whether it was
that could be tempting. That one, Luke Chambers. Are you on my wavelength here? Early start of March.
Ibiza.
I'm just gonna have a little look at.
I can do Ibiza.
Gonna have a little look at flights. Just a casual look.
I've already looked. I know Ibiza is doable.
I imagine the flights from Madrid might be doable.
Flights, get a train.
Get a train.
Sorry, yes.
Someone put on Twitter the other day that they got a train from Barcelona to Malaga for €29.
I'm thinking
Nelson Monte has gone into the book somewhere.
I'm thinking it's in Ibiza, but it's obviously in Malaga. Yeah, it was for that challenge on the halfway line where he took out midfielders. Deserved yellow card, I think.
Guys, I'm going to be bold here. I see nothing but 3 points from now on.
Ooh.
I'm going to fucking
this is a very much a different look that we had just at half time.
Nick, you stay quiet, please.
I am.
I'm not saying anything. I got my slagging on the pod when I wasn't there to defend myself.
I warned you.
It's on the 3rd, right? It's on the 3rd. I just said I'm just shitting a little bit. It was on the 6th. It's on the 3rd. Is it a 12 o'clock kickoff? Does anybody know?
I think that one's an early one. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
This good. Let's have a look.
Beers at 10 o'clock.
Honestly, Nick, it's doable. I've seen it, mate. I'm on it.
I could get the 5 flight out of but I want to be in Malaga on the £108 or £116.
Is that return?
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Add to my tracked prices. There we go, and then I'll just have a little
free accommodation. Free accommodation at the Beno Medina Pueblo.
Yeah. I don't know if that little Ben will take me.
Chris has gone very quiet. Chris, you could be in jail for the night.
Yeah, it is.
Who wants to go to jail for a night?
There's an exercise bike, blue light, a Malaga pillar.
let's put it this way. Mrs. Bell went out on a hen do yesterday, and she's feeling a little bit under the weather. Let's say so. We'll go and watch Wonka this afternoon. I've been the perfect husband / father this weekend, so let's see if we can work that one into the diary.
Little back massage, then just squeeze in.
Hello.
Hello.
Go on.
Go!
Back inside.
Fucking, there must be something about that corner that loves the little cut inside down there, doesn't it?
Vamos.
Vamos.
I'm very
Luke,
much.
can you fucking shut up the next time? Just keep quiet, mate.
The passion took me.
Oh, that's
It
don't
ain't
look
fucking
very
fun
happy about
watching
it.
football with you, mate.
They don't look very happy watching a bit. Someone's getting booked. Why are we getting booked?
I think we might. Oh no, it's been given. It's been given.
Well, look at that fucking pass from Manu Molina. What have I been saying? What have I been saying?
It's a very
Right.
nice pass.
I've
It's
said
a
it
great-
all along. I think Manu Molina is fantastic.
He's a fucking Malaga Perlo. That's what he is. What a pass.
By the way, the goal scorer.
Danny Lorenzo.
Where has that player been all season? Because
Listen.
that is a Danny Lorenzo goal. Why have we not had that Danny Lorenzo this season?
Oh, what a strike!
That is a great goal. That is a
goal as
great,
well,
great
that is.
goal.
Yeah.
That is brilliant, honestly.
Fucking get him, boys. And girls and
Get-
guys and everybody.
Ken Quinn says
Get him.
exactly what we're all thinking. How is this the same team? Compared to the one we watched in the first half, this just looks like a completely different squad.
Don
Oh, the
fucking
camera's been
Sergio
off.
Pellicer. Let
I'm
him
gonna have to-
talk and let him get to that
Change
team.
my screen a little bit.
It looks like Levi's €100 bet for Malaga to win is about to go off.
Oh yes, yes.
Calm
This is-
down, guys. Calm down.
What if you fancies a sponsored trip for me to go to?
There he is.
We
What
are
were the
praying
odds
for you,
on
Levy.
Malaga?
We are praying for you, amigo.
What were the odds on Malaga winning? I'd probably say like 2 to
Oh, I don't
1,
know.
3 to 1.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, whoever's on this fucking camera needs to get off the
13
beers
to
a little.
10, Alex. I've got him in my little acca.
What is
What's
it? Sorry,
going
what
on
the
with the
odds?
camera?
13 to 10 it was.
I
Okay.
totally agree with Quinn.
100%.
Let's go for a third.
Yeah.
Let's do a Real Murcia. 3,
Yeah.
4. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
We
Absolutely.
want 6. We want 6.
Am I the only one
Curious.
who's seen this camera on the wide angle keep like it's on somebody's shoulder?
No,
I
we're-
totally. Anston says, "What a start to the second half."
Fantastic.
we're getting all sorts.
Insane. Steve Jackson, get in.
Stevie knows how to celebrate.
Oh,
Oh. Get that out of there. That's what you want.
Indeed.
That's what you want.
have it.
Right. Whoever gave the cameraman a beer at half time needs to have a serious think about themselves because he's all over the shop at the minute. It's making me feel seasick.
I've seen more camera angles in the last sort of 5 minutes than I think we did the whole first half.
Well, to be honest, I don't think the cameras are very bad for a third division. I was afraid they were going to hang up those webcams.
Oh, he's gone for it.
Oh, close.
Why does it take 45 minutes for this?
If this
Why
didn't
can't we
take
just come
45
out?
minutes, we'd be 4-0 up by now.
But I totally agree with Kevin Quinn and Carl that we really need a third goal because
Yeah, we need to.
they
put
have been very
game
dangerous in the
up.
first
What
half.
is this cameraman doing? Is this being filmed on a fucking home video camcorder or something?
Oh, I got someone's jumper now.
It's the,
Yeah.
white jumper again. the shoulder.
I don't know. Carl is the cameraman on a boat. I don't know what he's on.
He might be filming from the sea. Either that or he went out with Matt last night and he's
He's feeling a little bit rude.
It sounded like Matt went out with every single guy in Ceuta
I
last
just
night.
wanted to say, if there were anyone left who Matt didn't go out with last night,
It's going to be some meet with Ceuta's top boy when he meets him after the game.
So, well, especially after he called him a puta.
of the Tarzan Peña.
So see,
Chris,
Larubi looks like a
does your Pena travel to every away game or majority of
No.
if you can? Because I know you said it's only a small Pena, isn't it?
No, it's not a small. It's not a small Pena. It's a big Pena, but they don't travel a lot.
You are
I think
watching the Manu Molina show, honestly.
What's this Pena? Sorry, is this
Ooh.
that's a red
Yellow
card.
card, like Rubia.
I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't know who came off. They both came off bad there, to be fair.
What's your Pena called, Chris?
Pena de Archidona.
That's the one.
Well, not that I'm judging things, guys, but I'm having a celebratory hobnob.
But Chris is
Chris
is the European chairman of the Yorkshire Penas that me and Carl currently host. Beating the Lancashire Penas every day of the week.
Will I set up the Norfolk Pena?
To be honest, we have got quite a good northern UK base, haven't we, Nick?
We have. Like I wish I wasn't there, but yeah.
Luke, you're in Carl's Peñas called the Yorkshire Terriers, right?
Yorkshire Terrier, that's the one.
I'll loosely claim myself to Boquerones in Madrid. I used to go and watch Malaga play. I used to go and watch Malaga games in the local bar in Madrid with them.
Carl says Benalmádena trying to poach me. Carl, they won't want you, mate. They know your struggles trying to get back home. Maybe the kebab Pena. Or the UFC chicken in Stocksbridge.
This guy looks like he's about to do a backhand Chananoglu. Nope.
He's coming back though. He's going to come back.
Hit the first man. Good claim.
I mean, again, fingers crossed we get the 3 points, etc. And another poor first half performance.
Are they asking for a penalty?
As Nick said, these were 8th in the league.
Now they're 13th.
13th up there. Oh, they dropped to the thing. Yeah.
11th or whatever it is.
Carl Smith, big up the UFC Stocksbridge. That's a sponsor right there.
Oh, what happened there?
Just as he's on screen, guys, and I imagine you'll probably speak about it on the pod. The Roberto bid that's apparently came in, €1 million.
What was the source?
Reject.
What was the source of that news?
It did say, I can't remember the source, but it did seem to get quite big after as well.
Okay.
We must have quite a lot of the Cypriot scouts come and watch us because a lot of our players do end up in Cyprus after.
They just like the idea of a holiday down on the Costa del Sol, and then they think, "Oh, there's a."
It's got to be.
They're down here.
Another place I would go and play football. I don't think Cyprus is a really good plan for your career.
The reported team who's put the bid in, Paphos, I believe they've got a Russian owner or something, and they have got for their level of football quite a lot of money. I think they are the favourites for their league.
Well,
I don't think it's like.
I was going to say the thing is you say that about Cypriot football, for example, but if you're a third-tier Spanish footballer,
European football.
Yeah, exactly. Those kind of leagues will get you into Conference League, Europa League, Champions League, potentially.
Yeah.
Like, is it Limassol are often in the Champions League in the group stages, so
Apple, Nicosia, teams
you
like
don't have the money to compete necessarily with the clubs, but it's a great way to platform yourself as a player. So I can see the attraction.
I mean, there's a question there from Matt Butler. Presume we have to sell before we buy?
I think we do because the money that we've got that we could use to buy, we're not using until next summer.
I know, yeah. We banked it.
No, and then the next summer, and then the next summer.
That's the next season's promotion push back into Segunda.
We have to get to April first so we can submit our forms.
That's one thing I've noticed this season. We don't have anyone on loan, do we?
No.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because you can't build a base on loan players. You can't.
I imagine he was about to make a very important point, but Yorkshire just kicked him.
Yorkshire had other ideas.
Great Yorkshire board band. But I'll tell you what, since this
However-
formation change, both again and the players to look at here, two players who really struggled in the first half, Monte and Murillo, both look like they've been playing class the entire game. So I mean, it shows the benefit of having decent midfielders in front of you that know what they're doing. And I'm not saying that Isan and Sangali aren't decent midfielders, but in that formation, they just looked a little bit lost.
Yeah.
It's all an
And,
illusion. Nick. They're actually just letting the Ceuta players have a
Oh, Roberto! Oh, it's spilled.
They're just letting the Ceuta players have an enjoyable day out for 45 minutes, and then they turn up.
Exactly.
No, but again, they're not bad footballers. But again, you look at the benefit of playing Larubia for the middle now, and they've put Lorenzo out left to do a job.
Cross.
Great cross. Finish.
Winners.
The thing is, as well, guys, how comfortable are Malaga looking with the ball?
God, that was
In the first half, we didn't put two passes together.
No, exactly.
I like Juanpe. I think Juanpe is a very good player.
Dangerous. Oh shit!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And there that goes. Just as we
praising.
I told you guys we needed to do something about our defense.
Would you make the change? Do you think would we make the change?
I think we should have made the change while we were 2-1 up, because now we want to make a to be fair, we don't really have any other attacking changes. So
you are right, but as we were, to be fair, that again, commentators curse striking again. You just look at Murillo, look over his shoulder, and he realizes that he's already gone. Do you know what I mean? I think it's Uche who's got the goal there, or just trying to say it was, or Gonzalez, one or the other. But Sofian, who the hell is Sofian?
Sofian.
Number 30, Sofian.
But to be honest, it's not that we deserve to be ahead.
Big claims for offside in the comments as well, lads. I'm having a little look.
I mean, I'm with you, Chris. 15 minutes of decent play doesn't warrant 3 points. We've done this to ourselves. Whatever the result ends up from that first half performance.
Well, we've been caught out there on the counter attack, and you said earlier, Luke, that
what the hell's that? Good lord! Why are we playing long balls in the air back to our right back?
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick, you were saying.
Just saying, yeah. Well, I don't know what I was saying. To be fair, I've completely forgot. I think we do need a change there. I think maybe Musa on for Murillo or Aina.
Yeah, but we should have done that earlier.
We should have.
Hey, score for Malaga.
Yeah, Sofian scored for Malaga, has he?
Vamos, Sofian.
That's a foul.
I mean, the question is now: was the plan for Monte to ever be playing? I mean, he's 70 minutes touching now. He's been out for what, 2 months?
He doesn't look up to scratch. I think the reason why we thought, all things are, they started to perform better is because Ceuta weren't actually attacking.
Yeah. Maybe they were taking their foot off the brake for a little bit and, tried to refresh themselves a little bit, get some energy back. And
oh God, that was so lackluster. That was just poor. Go on, down the right wing again. No, not.
Ruby's having a really tough time of it this game. I think he's being.
That was shocking.
We keep the faith, boys. We've done it twice.
I know Galileo is on.
Okay, some great pictures sent to me from Geary legend, Mr. Keith Bell. He's sat in Geary headquarters at Benzema right now, supporting the guys. He is, yeah. I think he flew over last Friday, I think.
Yeah. So Ainar's on. I imagine that means Murillo has stayed, or if they brought Musa on as well.
Nelson Monte has gone off for Einar.
Which is about right, to be fair. Over an hour's football, to be honest, is probably risking him too much.
Yeah, and he's been poor.
I don't know if Ian's watching, but I'm sure he'll be happy to see Einar come on. Einar's biggest fan.
Yeah, Ian likes Einar.
What's that sign say there? It says Juanpe.
I think it was something about Juanpe Dame do Camiseto or something like that.
That's what I thought.
I thought it said, Juanpe, I'll buy your t-shirt. I'll buy your shirt.
Oh, is that what I said?
Camiesta? What's Camiesta?
Camiseta.
Alex, I've just had a tweet come from. Actually, it's on the GearyCast. Off a certain Richard Ashmore.
What did he say?
Forgot the score. Alex's grandma wants to know why Alex hadn't had a shave.
I'm having a shave tonight. Don't you worry.
Student life.
Massive respect to the referee then. Did any of you see that?
He did very well, the referee.
Yeah, absolutely. He just threw himself on the floor to get out of the way of the cross.
Very well. Come on, Málaga. We need this. We need this push. I think you said it earlier, Nick. Obviously, when we've got rid of Lorenz Zuniga's clearly not worked, but we have no more attacking centre forward kind of moves now, have we? We're quite stuck.
Yeah, well, that's it. So it's really just looking. If I go across some of the screen, I should be able to tell you.
I mean, on the bench currently, guys.
You still have Maloney.
Juan Hernandez, Aaron Ochoa, Maloney.
Yeah, Ochoa is going to be coming on show.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Is he given that?
I think he has.
Oh
God.
Another turnaround here. What are we watching? This game's in.
That was
so crap at the beginning. This is becoming fast a decent game of football.
That was, I think, Herrera's fault there.
But it should be, if you ask me, it should be.
Wait. There's some discussion going on at the sideline.
I can't comment, guys. I don't really know what's.
I think it should be a foul on Herrera.
Let's have a look here.
Oh no! Oh
no,
it's not a foul on Herrera. So Herrera's basically parried it out. He's almost got caught off his line.
How's he done that? Why has he done that?
That's poor.
No, I don't think he could have done anything else unless he could have tipped it over the bar, maybe. But he's put it on a plate for Sofian. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Was that police? Were those police officers behind the goal celebrating? Sofian scored 2 goals for Malaga today. Good performance. Biznaga incoming.
Right, guys. So all that positivity for the first 50 minutes of the game.
Yeah, we're back to fucking square one.
€100 bet out the window.
Third, didn't worry, back in third, etc., etc.
Oh God! Right, come on, lads. 20 minutes to go.
So they just need to get a foot back onto the game, but that is
what the Pompey since coming on has been poor. Like he's just been playing balls that go nowhere, and it just doesn't seem to have any urgency about his game.
Who was it that was on the from Herrera's parry? You obviously can't put too much blame on him. You know, why are we all falling over the place?
Jesus.
Well, if Malaga thinks they can win games by playing like 20 minutes, they're wrong. This is what you get.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. I agree with that.
My God.
I need something on here, but then this is what starts to happen when Malaga chase game. Dione starts looking deep for the ball, which means Roberto looking isolated, and it all goes back to square one. Right, come on, Manu. An inspirational performance.
They scored 5 goals against us. 5. 2 were offside, but they hit the net 5 times.
There's stacking back here as well. Oh, inside.
I mean, if there's any solace, Notts County drew 5-5 with.
Dione! Oh, fucking hell! That's a save. That's a brilliant save.
Good Lord. What a strike. Was that Dione?
Dione, just turns it back inside.
Dione is having a cracker game, I tell you.
I was going to say, Dione since coming on has been brilliant.
Yeah, he has.
That is a save. What a save that is.
I don't give.
Not forgetting as well, guys. Manu Molina with a pass through.
Great strike.
I try not to give Biznagas to substitute, but I think Dione's been the only one who's worth. Oh my God! How do you do that? Take a corner and it goes out of play. Bloody hell!
I don't know about you guys, but if this stays the same, 10 points, are we resigned to the playoffs? 10 points is a hell of a lot.
Especially if we carry on playing like this.
With a team like that. Are we lucky to be in the playoffs, Chris? Do you think? Obviously, I know you've said we're not good enough, etc.
Oh God!
There's now currently a Mexican wave go around the stand as well.
You know things are going badly when the home fans are doing a Mexican wave.
If you look at our football and look at the last couple of weeks, do you think we should be in the playoffs?
No. Well, I mean, to be fair, we have won 4 out of our last 6 games.
Yeah, your reward is not you can't sum a team's season performance upon the last 4 games and say they don't deserve to be in the playoffs because they've won all those games at the start of the season.
Yeah.
You've only lost like say twice so far.
Okay, but what are we going to do in the playoffs besides of making ourselves look ridiculous?
Well, to be fair, of the teams that are in the playoffs with us, which would be Ibiza, Cordoba, Recreativa Huelva, and I think that would be it.
Maybe Antequera currently.
Those are the teams that occupy the playoff places. None of them have beat us this season.
Ibiza
So
would
I
be.
can tell you what we'll do if we win the playoffs.
But we didn't.
All 3 of them.
But we didn't beat them either, did we?
No, but they didn't beat us either.
Yeah.
If that's the way to look at it, they've not beaten us either.
Go on.
Do you remember the Ibiza game? I think we got away there luckily with the goal.
No, we should have beat Ibiza.
Yeah.
I think we definitely got away lucky against Cordoba.
Yes. But we should have beat Ibiza. And we were lucky in Recre.
Nice. Come on. Back in. Decent.
One thing I do know for certain, if we go in,
Oh God.
me and the gentleman in the top right will be spending a lot of money on flights. I believe.
Alex, do you understand what I'm saying with us attacking?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you understand what I say every week when our attacks?
This is the mistake here from Malaga. Look how high Einar was up then trying to recover the ball. And we know this team like to counter-attack on us. So why on earth is our centre-back on the edge of their 18-yard box trying to win the ball back?
Nick, can you remember a couple of live streams ago? I think there might have only been me and you. And we said we attack and then we always leave ourselves maybe 2-on-2, 3-on-3, like that. We are so, like you've just said, we are so open at the back.
And
Chris, when you say... Chris, when you say...
Have you now just been booked? Yep,
Yeah.
Booked.
Chris, when you say your comments on the attack every week, which comments are you referring to?
To the way our attacks go, there's not a decisive pass.
Yeah, I know, I fully agree. Luke's just disappeared there.
He's gone behind the curtain.
I mean, look at what's going to happen. We didn't really attack.
The fact is, we're chasing the game now. So you go.
Look, Alex, we have the ball.
Yeah.
And then,
no,
what I'm going to do with it? Okay, I put it. I don't know.
I fully agree.
Ball.
No, I think a clear lack of ideas.
Here we go again. Look.
Good ball.
Put it there.
Loves that.
Okay.
Nice. That was a foul. Right.
Look.
Oh dear.
High ball.
Goal kick. Yeah, there's a clear lack of chemistry is the wrong word. I just think the ideas department, when it comes to putting the ball from the midfield to those attackers,
they have no idea what to do with the ball.
There's no clear cohesion between the two.
But this is not something you only see today. This is the thing I have been watching the whole season, every match.
What we really need and what we're really lacking is a proper playmaker. You know, someone who will literally.
Everybody's standing up and clapping.
I think La Rubia is good, but I don't think he's good for 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Someone to come in there and play the 10 role.
Could that be Aaron Ochoa Maloney, maybe?
I don't think in the long term. No, I don't think that's his position. I think again, Loren needs to get out into the market and go right. Well, actually, this is what we need. We probably need, another defensive midfielder, another attacking midfielder, another striker, and that's what we have to have. And I would just make it a non-negotiable. You look at well, there's a name for the books. Julian Iglesias is on the pitch. I didn't know he was playing anymore.
I do think the remainder of January will actually show Malaga's ambition.
Look, Malaga attacking again.
Nick, you've got some fans in the comments.
Oh, ignore him. He's the lad from who did the Mould by the Tigers thing at the GearyCast meetup.
Ignore him.
I have to say sorry, probably.
I'm definitely not his hero. Not after last week, anyway.
I didn't make him look very good on that vlog, did I?
He loves it. It does exactly what it says on the tin. That song, it gets into people's heads and irritates people, and it's exactly what it's for. So,
right,
if you've got something that does that,
go on.
Finish.
No!
What a
How are you
save!
not finishing that?
What a save!
And he's kicked it away. How's he?
And he's getting the assist as well on the counter attack.
Yeah, this is.
To be fair, credit where credit's due. If that was Alfonso Herrera that had done that, we'd be
100%
singing his praises right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the same save, was it?
Oh dear!
Ooh, big shot. It was good football though. Dione did well. Was it Dione or Roberto that did that? But to get into that position.
Oh my God!
Fire!
Wow.
They're still showing that they are dangerous and going for a fourth as well. They're not sitting back, are they? I've got the table over on this left-hand side here as well, and that 10-point gap does look massive. To be fair, and just
it's too much.
That one spot for promotion is just insane.
Yeah, it gets too much.
Kevin said, hate this attitude of not going for it when ahead, paying the price.
Totally agree.
He did tell us.
I think I'm just going to leave that one up there, to be fair. I think that's just that can just stay there. No, leave that one there. That's fine.
How do you even do that?
If you hover over the comments, it'll say show or hide. So
You never did this before.
we've done it a couple of times before, but I think just when you're watching the game, you just forget about things like that, don't you? But it all adds to the theatre. So I've got 82 minutes, almost 83 minutes on my clock. We've got a big.
I'm going to sound so right. So all season, I've had YouTube up on my phone, pissing away battery and everything, and then I'm thinking, well, where are these comments everyone's on about? I never realised you can see the comments right there.
Really?
There. I'm burning every bit of electricity what I've got. And he's right there.
You are the biggest amateur of content creating ever.
I'm new to this stuff. Have we scored?
No,
we didn't.
He's gathered it.
For fuck's sake. For years, I'll be like, in a mess because battery's gone on the summer, heads all over.
Luke, have you seen the latest comment?
And when you said about Nick's mate, Tom, I'm thinking, where's this? I can't see it anywhere.
Yeah, all the comments collated into the one side. Now you're on board, Luke.
Luke,
It's only like our 14th live stream of the season this week, to be fair.
More than that.
It was like last week when the pot was in we had troubles with the pot. And we trying to explain it to Luke, and Luke was how's the pot? Yeah, we still don't have it working. Me and Nick are working on it. Well, Nick did it. And then he said, like, I don't understand any of it, mate.
I can't believe that. I really can't.
Luke, have you seen my dad's latest 2 comments? First one was, I see Luke's back from the outside toilet. There's luxury in Donny.
I only went for some coal. I went for coal for fire.
And the second one is, blessed, they aren't that bright in Doncaster.
And I've been very open. I'm not the brightest of guys. I know football and that's it.
You don't need to be for this podcast, to be fair. When did Juan Hernandez come on, by the way?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
I seem to have missed that one.
Again, that's a strange move. I mean, Aaron Ochoa Maloney, his game against Real Sociedad and the game before Intercity, he looked bright. Not even to come on.
Chris, are you not
Yeah,
standing
but
up?
Musa was
I'd be looking
Musa was great. Musa was great against Sociedad.
how can he not play? You should reward players by giving them a start next week, don't you?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's too late.
apparently I can click join the chat.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go.
Luke,
Do you know what? If I was
Have to
Lord
feed
looking
the
at
ferret.
this,
are you the representation of the IQ of Doncaster, Luke?
Look, it's
I
quarter
wish
to
I
one.
could have
I'm four beers deep.
Oh dear.
I'd be
It's
impressed.
going to be
with
a
that
long
then.
day for Mrs. Chambers and the dogs. Tottenham Man U's on at 4:30.
It's good. I met Mrs. Chambers because she's the smartest, brightest one of the two, isn't
Yeah, she can be. She can be. Chris, next Sunday, are we having Cockadale Sunday or what?
Oh, you're here, mate. Yeah, are we doing cocktail? That's
Oh.
fun. What time do we play?
Go on. Oh.
7,
Oh,
I think. I
7
think
o'clock
7.
on Sunday night.
Oh,
8
we
o'clock
could-
on Sunday night.
We could do cocktails during the day.
We could do cocktail. And ball. No.
Ceuta have made what feels like their 8th substitution.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they seem to have replaced their entire team.
Oh god, that was a good
Do
one.
we play on Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday. I think,
I don't
Chris, we're having a geary meet up at the Benzema Saturday night, I believe.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, shot. Oof.
These aren't a bad team, guys. They're
Yeah,
not.
they've
This
been
is
pretty good, to be fair. I've quite enjoyed watching them, to be honest with you. Are you
Good block.
are you at Real Madrid on Sunday, Alex?
Next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing Almeria at 4:00, I think.
Oh, we might not have a live stream next weekend against Castellon.
What time is the
top team in the league.
what time is it's the 21st, isn't it, Castellon?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Spanish time.
The match of the season.
I should be back by then because it starts at 4, finishes at 6. You know, I'll be out of the ground by 7 after press conference and all that, and then home by 7:45.
Well, we shall keep that one going. It'd be good to get one going. But
Yeah.
Dick, why don't we invite Tommy Williams and have a mole by the bocarones?
You're being slowly eaten up by tiny fish.
However, I do not believe we're going to beat Castellon based on this.
No.
It'd be a turn up for the Bucks if we did.
It would be very Malaga. It would be very Malaga to lose today and then beat Castellon, and the gap.
I'm just not.
25 miles.
It was the game I was really looking forward to be fair. And then when you put it on Sunday night, it's just. I mean this in the nicest possible way. It's such a wank kickoff time. A Sunday night, like
Yeah, it is.
get in the bin.
I don't know. I like Sunday nights better than Sunday mornings, if I'm be honest.
Well, to be fair,
then I'm going to
me
the
and
stadium.
Laura, and obviously Nick, who's over for the Baleares game, I'm quite intrigued about this 12 o'clock kickoff because that could be a mess.
Well, you say that. To be fair, I am on my flight's at 9 o'clock on the Sunday as well. So
See,
this
we've got
is
another
it
day
for me.
to
I
go
can only
for a
go. I need to get in and out. Like as Chris was saying, you know, you get the weekend for it, but that 12 o'clock Sunday kickoff. So me and my mate are coming over for it, but we've got all Saturday to do whatever we want. So that's the day that we're going to, you know, get on the canyons and have some nice food and things like that. And then on the Sunday, like, I've got to drive back from the airport at 9 o'clock at night. So I'll only be having like a few drinks on the Sunday before we go back and get on the plane. Oh, here comes Manu Molina.
Good ball.
Victor with the cross.
Oh, corner. Come on.
It's
lads.
across to nowhere.
I know,
It's
but
a-
to be fair, their defender did a great job getting across onto that.
There were 3 players of Ceuta, and doesn't know what to do with the ball.
Here we go. Right, come on, box it. Still, yeah. His cross is
Luke,
not.
Luke, my dad's asked if you started down the pit at age 13.
Be 23 years now, bit. You were 10 when I went down there.
What day are you arriving, Luke?
I love your dad. I love him.
Luke, when are you arriving?
I come Saturday morning. I should be in I should be in Torremolinos for about 11:30, I believe.
So what are we doing on Saturday then?
It be's the lockup. It bends the lockup. Carl Smith.
8 minutes. Wow. Come on, lads.
That's a
That's
big ball. That's
Finish,
deep.
finish.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, it's offside. It's offside. It's
Man.
offside. Or a
Oh
foul.
my god.
Oh,
It's a goal. No, it's not.
it's offside, Chris.
He did the arm signal. The arm signal was saying goal at one bit.
Chris,
I think he was pointing across to the linesman, I think.
Chris, you're about half an hour late, I think. Now.
No, but he first said it's offside, and then he said no, it's a goal, and then
What's he give? A push?
It's a foul, yeah. I think he's
Ah.
good. Oh,
That
no,
is
no.
cheap. That is cheap.
That's never a foul.
That is very, very cheap.
It's a push in the back, isn't it? The guy's thrown himself on the floor, to be fair. And now Ceuta are up the other end. Gets a shot away. Oh, good hands from well, I'll say good hands.
Come on, big push. Come on, come on, come on.
Come on,
8
lads.
minutes at a time. Why?
Well, 6 minutes to score 2 goals.
Why do you have 8 minutes of at a time?
All those sort of time wasting, I think.
Oh,
Substitutions.
goals. Oh, what a ball. What a ball.
Just a bit too long. Go on.
Oh, that's naughty.
Oh, that's naughty.
That's
Get him
naughty.
off. Get him off.
Play advantage.
Look at the kids ribbing it to Juan Hernandez. He's like, what? I barely touched him. You nearly killed him.
Has anyone scored?
Oh, so many people have scored.
How much?
Mainly Ceuta have scored.
Too many people.
Too many people.
How are you calling it now? Ceuta?
Ceuta? I don't know. Ceuta.
Ceuta. Ceuta.
Don't speak Spanish.
Ceuta.
Leave me alone. Say how I want to say it. Let's say it in the English version.
How much has the people who were supporting
93 minutes in. Great free kick for position for Malaga.
And
Go on, just-
This is vital. For Nick's boy Manu. Standing like a prime David Beckham.
You can't get past it, sweetheart.
Come on, Malaga.
No, to just sit with you for a bit, don't it?
What are they waiting for?
Oh, that looked like a foul.
Headed away.
Back in. Nah.
And it goes. And it goes.
Well, man on.
All the way home to Herrero.
That even pins a split.
I know. I need to clean them up. Oh, come on, Malaga.
It does feel quite strange, guys. As much as we say about how Malaga's performed, we're not normally in this position.
No. Right, come on, lads. At least there's
Then
urgency.
go out to Victor.
Decent. Oh, no, there's just no one there.
It's always just a bit too deep every time, isn't it?
Yeah, seems it.
Uh-huh.
Come on,
The
Malaga.
thing I don't understand of football, it's always like teams wait with the attacking when they're behind till the last minute.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. I do agree.
I
It's
don't
like them that
understand.
think, oh, we better start playing now.
Why can
And
you do
also-
it now? Why couldn't you do it earlier?
Putting
Come
in
on, big
crosses to look for a header when your tallest striker is what, 5'11"?
No.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
Way bigger than that.
Dione, maybe 6'2".
I think Roberto is taller than Dione.
Is the white team the other team?
Yeah.
And the blue and white team is ours?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're actually quite similar. Because they both got white on.
Mm. Oh, Herrera.
Herrero.
Oh, now we are getting brave.
Yeah, this is the
The overhead kicks this right now.
here is the Biznaga moment of the season.
This is where he gets his true on.
I will love it if he scores now.
Come on.
Can someone explain to me what he's doing there with 3 minutes to go?
Anybody scores.
Oh,
It's win or
Penalty.
bust.
see.
Give it.
Is he giving it?
Do something. No.
No, for crying out loud.
Yeah, isn't Herrero like 5'2"?
Yeah.
I think me and Nick's got size on Herrero.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's doing.
It's a foul for us.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in there. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, it's a bit too much going on at the minute. Ugh, 2 minutes to make a difference, and Ceuta are going to make this pay.
It's going to feel like a old school Segunda Sunday, a letdown, long day.
So what are your plans of the rest of the day,
Now
guys?
here, we're going all out attack.
Every time I've went
Where's
to
Man United?
Yeah, the thing is, we're away at Old Trafford today. All my mates are Man United fans. Malaga's going to lose. Tottenham's
What is
gonna
going
get
on in
fucked.
that part of Yorkshire? You've got so many football teams in your neck of the woods, and then you're all turn out to be Man United and Tottenham fans. What's that?
Everybody here is Malaga and Malaga. Everybody here is Man United and Liverpool. Or Leeds. A lot of Leeds.
Why are
I'm
you
going to the
first?
beach.
Long conversation, Alex. All my family.
The shirts are off. The shirts are off.
I've lost a lot of interest in
Are
English
they
football.
waving
Like,
around?
it's all Malaga for me. It really is.
That's why you got a sport team like Yeovil.
Exactly.
No one should have to support a team like Yeovil, Alex.
I'll have you know we're 13 points clear at the top of the National League South.
I will support Yeovil when they have a normal bed.
Alex, that sounded so budget. I'll have you know, we are 13 points clear of the Conference North and South.
I will support Yeovil once they have a normal badge, not drawn by a 5-year-old kid.
Oh,
You have to defend the badge, and the Yeovil's badge is something
in Malaga on
you
top,
can't
not really
defend.
doing anything. Nice turn from Lorenzo. No
Go
free
on,
kick,
there's a
no?
foul
No free
there.
kick.
Come on,
No
he's
free
blatantly
kick.
pulling his shirt.
Get the ball, go, Einard.
Go back. Come on.
just going to go for it now. You just get as many plays.
Just pump it.
Minor thing.
Juanpe, out wide.
Einar's not wearing his black
Delivers. Keepers out.
Boss. Oh, shoot. Don't wait for
It's
the
just
ball
not
to come back.
dropping for us at all, is
Put
it?
it
When we
in.
get those crosses
Put it
in.
in. Aye, what we stopped here for?
Oh. What's going on here?
Come on, cameraman.
keep
Sort
on,
yourself
mate.
out.
Oh, bloody hell. This referee,
He stopped the play for that and he stood up.
the referee likes to do these grand gestures of stopping the play and sprinting in a particular direction. Right, so is he giving us a free kick or not?
I think he has. Yeah, this is it. One last bump up.
I think it looks like a drop ball.
He fouled by his own fucking player.
Yeah.
Very bold comment from K Quinn. Getting what we deserve. Totally agree. Pellicer out.
Oh my god. I'm assuming Paul's comment is in reference to Paythair.
Yeah. No, I think the goalkeeper.
Oh, right.
That is a shot.
Again, every cross is just too long. It's far too deep.
Exactly. You need to be getting it on the goalkeeper.
On.
It's not going to drop. It's not going to drop.
And that's
No.
it. That's going to be
Not
it.
a chance. Not a chance.
Full time whistle.
But Michael Phillips says it there as well. 2-1 up with 25 minutes to go. And then
It's the first time we ever lose here in Ceuta.
It's the first time we've ever played there as well.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Okay.
I'm pretty sure we played there before, but like still
The questions are to be asked. How did we have that, 20 minutes performance to go ahead?
I think one thing to blame is the bad starting 11. To be honest, it's strange that you don't have guys like Musa who played a very, very good match against Real Sociedad.
Alex, I know what you're smiling at.
What's that?
Sofian.
Oh,
According to the IFTV, Malaga won 4-1, 4-2. And Sofian scored 2 for Malaga. We are so budget, boys. I love it.
Alex, are you doing the image? The full-time one?
I can do, yeah.
Perfect.
I did not expect this, guys. I will admit, at the beginning of the 90. However, throughout the 90, fair result.
No. Well, I think Ceuta are good for it, but we shouldn't be able to get ourselves back into a game like that.
No.
Control a game like that, and then completely have our legs taken from underneath us. It is shocking. Like, and you can say the buck stops with Pellicer and the way he's thing, but he made the changes he needed to make at half time, and it paid off. And then for some strange reason, fucking heads have just gone down, and old habits crept back in. I don't understand why that happened. I can't really put my finger on it, but you know, in the last 5 games now, looking at just it, we've had Malaga now losing once, drawing twice, and winning twice. You know, so it's not great, but it's not perfect, is it?
I mean, one of the things today is, which
So
obviously
first winning 5 as well.
Throughout this season, we haven't spoken about, we haven't had to speak about, but defensively, we were shite today, which is normally our.
Yeah, it was shocking. I'm just looking at the replay now for that 3rd goal for Ceuta, and Murillo just looking over his shoulder, and the guy's already gone. Do you know what I mean? He's nowhere to be seen. You need to just let him go by, and as your centre back, you don't want that at all.
Is this Murillo's little dip in form coming at the wrong time with the likes of Juande and Monte? I mean, for me, Monte and Juande hopefully can be our back two when fully fit. I think they're both great.
That 3rd goal is shocking as well. And to be fair, and I appreciate Herrero making the save, but you should know not to parry it back into danger.
Yeah, exactly. Can he get fit? Can he get fist to that? Can he do anything else but that?
I don't think you need to fist. I think you go, you know what? It just requires a tip. Just tip it over the bar. Put it out of danger. You know, don't put it on a plate. Yeah. A striker who's just scored past us. And again, I think it was Murillo who was sat there watching Sofian get ahead of him again. So, you know, I don't want to put too much on the lad. He's young and he's played very, very well so far. But that's a dreadful game of football for him. I can kind of forgive Monte a little bit for his bad first half performance. You know, he's not played football for a while, but yeah, I think there was so much more about that game that should have been better. And I think Chris is right. Why would you have Musa having a great game against Champions League footballers? Yeah. You know, and it wasn't like Champions League footballers who were on an off day or taking it slowly. He had a great game. Why would you take him out and then put them back in? I don't get it.
No, even ourselves, I think 3 out of 4 gave Musa Biznaga at week. Musa's just signed a new deal with Malaga. Played a great game against the Champions League team, and then his mate comes back from injury after 2 months, and Musa's nowhere to be seen. And
he's back out.
What does that say for Musa?
No, exactly. Well, only the 3rd defeat of the season for Malaga. But it does leave them in their precarious position, now dropping down to 4th in the league. So just that top 5 now made up of Castellón, Ibiza, Cordoba, who have overtaken Malaga into 3rd on goal difference, Malaga and Recreativo Huelva. And it's not going to get any easier. It's the big one next weekend. It's Castellón at home on Sunday night. We'll probably have a live stream to go to that. Luke, Chris and Matt will be at the game. We'll have a podcast out this week, and we'll also try and make sense of the Altani Blue Bay case for you as well and see what we can bring you on that. However, thank you everyone for joining us at home and in the comments as well. Chris Marquez, thank you very much for joining us from Benalmádena Pueblo.
Thank you. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you like our content, subscribe on YouTube, because we need more subscribers on YouTube. That's important. I don't care for the rest, but if you like watching us, subscribe on YouTube. Luke, see you next Saturday.
Will do, mate. Definitely. Just like what Chris said, guys. Thank you very much for everyone. Cheers for the comments. Love it when everyone gets involved. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your week, everybody.
Yeah, and thank you to Alex in Madrid as well.
Thank you. Unfortunately, not the 3 points that we hoped for, but hopefully we can rectify that next week.
And it would be a big 3 points next week if we can. So like I say, pod will be out on Wednesday, Thursday as usual. We'll see you next week. Adios and vamos.